Okay, guys, this is my final uh, game today. Well, maybe. I played this as white, and I crushed my opponent plus 23 against 2000 rated. I thought a 2000 rated was a master. Apparently, it's 2200. I also beat Nora today, but that was assisted. I'm not that good yet. This one I played. Uh, yeah, this one I played. For sure. French defense advance Paulston Uri variation. Um, e4 e6 e4 e6 d4 d5 e5 c5 c3 knight c6 and f3 bd 7. Um, I don't think you can read those statistics fully. Anyway, let's go through the game. d4 e6 e. This is what I was saying earlier. Uh, Lots of points here where you could be taking. Changes the game if you don't. Normally, I like to have my knights here, but I do like change it up. Here I could take there, but I decided to take. I wanted to start castling early, so I bishoped out, tried to get rid of annoying pieces. Like the knights, because knights can have a strong end game. Finally, this is big threat. There. So, this is only one time defended. We'll have to figure out something to do. So I take back, slow the game down. Then we get a nice castle, protect my king safety. Double. Then he attacks my rook. So I get this open file for a little bit, not fully open, but partially. He wants this space taken down. Weird. He already has the space. She, I guess, or it. This rook defended by this one. But I don't like how open this is. So you have to close this up to protect penetration. Takes. Obviously, we take back. Here, like, like we're not. Nobody's really leading, really speaking, except maybe Shilly's winning a little bit because bishop versus knight. But it's not so bad. Here I wanted that free bishop. Oh, now this part, in the next couple of moves, it gets interesting. Pair of bishops. I really wanted to take down those bishops, make it a lot weaker. That side of the board. This is basically hanging. So maybe you defend it or you move it. I chose to move. Here, I've wanted to exchange pieces. Tempted, but it didn't fall for any temptation. Here is pushing strongly. You don't take, I take you, or I continue to push and advance. Yeah, get closer to advancing my pawn, or take this one later on. So she took. Now I have a choice to take three different ways. This is just like more order, I believe, matters. Well, no, that's the right word. Yeah, it's only this protecting me. Well, now that the bishop's gone, what do you have, honestly? What do you have? You're much weaker. No, I go from having to defend myself to attacking. I like that. Here, now I switch into now my next move switches to white square, which can be attacked. So I can pawn that up and protect, or I can do something totally different, and that's what I decide to do. This is okay because it's defended by the knight, triple pawn side to side. It's not very strong. This has to move now because or defend it, but I can't really defend it. Oof, I hate losing pieces. That's good, but if you take now, he's just gonna take this. It defends the pawn. I mean the bishop. Now I got a good wall of pawn chains. I'm down one, so I don't want to be trading. General rule of thumb, unless unless it's necessary, or you win an exchange, or win a trade or something like that. Yeah, it's called winning an exchange. I'm still trading, and that's not good. But 4 mistakes, 0 blunders, 3 misses. That's crazy. Check. I could take, but I'm down. We just traded off. So we're gonna force a check. Activating my king. I was pawning up. I was surprised how he allowed me to take these 2 pawns. I went from -1 to +1 because of that. And I think that was a key in winning this game, honestly. Small, consistent. Now watch what happens. +1 to +4. Let's see that again. Okay. Makes it easy for me to do that. I don't know why because he wants to prevent the she wants to prevent the pawn from advancing, even though the pawn is only worth 1 and the bishop's worth 3. It's gonna be worth 8, 9. What is it called? I think 9. If I promote, so he has to get rid of it. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going from there. Yeah, now I can just totally take down. Now I'm up a bishop, or from being down. Can you imagine? From being down 1 to being up 3. He has plenty of opportunity to throw some checks. I wanted to clear as many pieces down off the board. I had to play defensively. If you know me, I've rather go attack. I didn't want to play this out for a draw. I have winning positions. Up 4 now, right? Like, even before taking that pawn, I was up 3. Up 4 is like being up 4 pawns, or a bishop and a pawn, or a knight and a pawn. Look at this. Double defended and long distance defended. Feels like triple defended, but it's really only double defended. Now defending this one, and indirect attack on the rook. Unfortunately, I can't just pawn up because then that pawn dies. And I can't move my king there to defend this pawn because then the bishop dies. So I wanted to go on the offense and attack the rook. This is problematic because all you do is boom. What am I going to do? At least a space between you. So I would have to go back and waste some tempo, which is what he did. So in order to avoid wasting tempo, I had checked to gain tempo. And then I pawned up and attack. Defend with my rook. Now I can't pawn up because there's nothing defending it. But yeah. Wanted to protect that. It's dangerous, but because you have this rook file open over here. But I had to make some kind of move. Now I'm going on the offense. I can't believe all my pieces are basically on this, on 6 to 5 row. What is it called? This is a nice situation to be in because now the enemy piece is here. I am defending this piece, and all I have to do in order to defend this piece with the rook is take this. So it's beautiful. I could easily pawn here, bishop up here. Moves it, I steal it. Moves this up. I got this indirect attack. I don't have to use the bishop or the rook to defend a pawn because I have the king here, but it's still not a great position. I mean, defense, but yeah, now I have to move it. So look what I do. Hit check, and then check again. F7. Now I really want to promote. Really, really want to promote. This was okay, even though the king was 2 squares away, because the rook, of course, defended. Now I have to take the rook. Moving would be stupid. Now I have to defend. This is wonderful. Now I can finally promote. Check. Now we box out. Check again. And it's okay because it's defended. Now, if you're the king, you don't want to be going out here. It'd be very easy to box you out and push. So you want to get as much space into the board as possible. So you're far away as from the back rank as possible. And but it doesn't really matter because I got my promotion. I have more than enough material to win, and now I win. Checkmate. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share with one friend or more.